Welcome, good friends and good neighbors. Still in Palm Springs area, California. Pulling into Desert Memorial Park. This will be part 2. Be sure to check out part 1. It was a nice video here at this memorial park. This promises to be a nice day. It seems like celebrities who lived in Palm Springs are interred here, so we should find several famous graves. Looks like I have the memorial park pretty much to myself today, which makes it faster, but I'll still probably be here 6 hours. We'll find Betty Hutton. She was a singer, actress. Hopefully we'll find Ginny Simms, another singer. We'll find the grave of William Asher. He was a motion picture director, among many others. Hey, check out my Facebook page, Famous Graves with Diamond Dave. This is where I'll communicate with subscribers. And please watch this to the end. It would really help things out. Let's start our walk. I should get my 10,000 steps in today. Our first stop is actress-singer, remembered for her extreme energy on stage and screen.
Great voice, you know, and in the movies you do the boisterous stuff, but you could also sing a ballad and just break somebody's heart with it. I mean, you have a wonderful singing voice.
Thank you very
Not
much.
only were you beautiful as a comedian, and most comedians were like Martha Ray or something, but you were this beautiful woman that had this boisterous style when you sang and danced that nobody else did.
That's a bustle? Well, watch it rustle! I'm inside battle, steaming like a kettle. I could climb a pope, get a pedal, feel my pulse, test my metal, superior to Superman. I never rub the goose grease on my skin. I open up the window and let the smog roll in. Still, I wake up in the morning, feeling fine, feeling fine. Since you're mine.
Headstone is hard to read. Many of them in this video will be. The water's pretty hard on the headstones here. She was born in Michigan on February 26, 1921. Died in Palm Springs at age 86. She died on March the 12th, 2007 of colon cancer. She has a star on Hollywood Walk of Fame, which is located at 6253 Hollywood Boulevard. She has struggles with alcoholism after losing her singing voice. This is in 1970. She even attempted to unalive herself. She moves to Palm Springs in 1999, trying to reconcile with her 2 daughters, whom she alienated during her drinking days. But they kept their distance. Next is a famous grave of Ginny Simms. She's a singer from San Antonio, Texas. She was born May the 25th, 1913. Dies April the 4th, 1994 in Palm Springs, California. She was 80 years old. She suffered a heart attack. I counted that she was in 11 movies from 1939 through 1951, but mainly she is known for her singing voice.
Unfit to be tied, I'm burning inside.
Next up on our famous graves walk is Bill Goodwin. Lives from 1910 until 1958. He was an announcer in Hollywood. Also hosted the game show Penny to a Million, which was one of the first game shows to originate from the West Coast.
And now, with exactly $1 million in his jeans, here is Schaefer's man of means, Bill Goodwin!
Thank you. Thank you, and welcome to Schaefer's, to the show where we start them off with a penny, and we hope they run it right up to $10,000. And folks, as usual, we've picked our nice contestants from the studio audience, and they are just raring to get at that cash. Now, you take a look at them and guess which one is the stockbroker, which one raises animals that are more terrifying than lions and leopards, which is a member of the L.A. police force. And before we find out about these folks and give them a chance to win thousands of bucks in cash, let's watch a man who has a couple of tough problems to solve. And may you all come up with the right answers as easily as he does. Here we go.
Goodwin was found dead in his car on May the 9th, 1958, at the young age of 47, after suffering a heart attack in Palm Springs, California. Next famous grave stop in this memorial park is Virginia Janis, beloved wife and mother, lives from April 25th, 1927. She dies May the 19th, 2003. She's another singer interred here at Desert Memorial Park. By the way, part 1, I featured Sonny Bono and Frank Sinatra. They're also buried in this park. Janis was the founder of the musical group the Chordettes that was popular during the 1940s, 50s, and early 1960s. The group had popular hits such as Mr. Sandman, Lollipop, and Not on Sunday, or Never on Sunday. And right next to her is the spouse, Sam Janis. I just don't know much about him, so here you go, subscribers. This is your chance to put in the comments what you know about him. Man, what a beautiful day. Lots of sunshine, perfect weather. Next famous grave stop, Elaine Brandis, beloved daughter known as Rebel Randall. That was her stage name. She wins her first beauty pageant at the age of 3. She grew up in Chicago, and after doing radio commercials, she moves to Hollywood, where she begins to appear in movies. She's in the 1941 film The Lone Rider in Ghost Town. Also, she's in the 1943 film In the Old Oklahoma, starring John Wayne. Also appeared in a Three Stooges short.
I did too. Really? You have no idea. Oh, grand. Doesn't make any.
Hiya, babes.
Oh, hiya, Captain. My, what a beautiful head of bone you have.
I bet you tell it to all the boys.
She was married to actor Peter Potter, who is interred here. We'll find him next. She lives from January 22nd, 1922. Dies July the 22nd, 2010. At age 88, she was living in Riverside, California. Here we are. This is the grave of William Moore. Stage name is Peter Potter. He lives from April 14th, 1905. Dies April 17th, 1983, at the age of 78. He is best remembered for his portrayal of staunch Bill Adams in Prison Train. This is in 1938. Here he is the host of the program called Jukebox Jury, which ran from 1953 until 1959, where celebrity guests judged the hit potential of new records.
Jury for you tonight to pick the hits and the misses of popular music. At least we're going to try to, and I want you to listen to them carefully. And now, will you let them in or will you let them go? We'll find out in a moment. I want you to meet the jury that'll pick them out for you tonight as we swear them in one by one. This court's in session. First, the man who gave an Academy Award performance in The Bold and the Brave, at least I think so, the one of our finest actors in this man's town, my kid, Mickey Rooney. Ladies and gentlemen. And next certainly is one of the most fabulous personalities in show business, a great entertainer and indeed a great person, Miss Lillian Roth. Lillian, welcome to our clam bake. And among Hollywood's outstanding actors, here's the handsome hero who always wins the gal with his gun or something, Bill Williams. And next to me, and I'm pretty smart, one of our loveliest leading ladies in Hollywood, the very charming Miss Barbara Hale. Barbara? We'll have fun tonight. I hope you're in a wonderful mood to discuss the records. Listen to each one carefully, because we only get to play it one time, and there's so many things that happen that you got to pay strict attention. And then when you make up your mind, tell the people, will it be a hit?
Did anybody recognize any celebrities other than Mickey Rooney? Our walk continues. Today we're in Cathedral City, California. Desert Memorial Park. This is William Asher. He lives from 1921. He dies 2012. Beloved husband and father with the Lord. William Asher was a motion picture director who got his start in the mailroom at Universal Studios. He learned the business by watching the directors and editors and other personnel. He was a producer-director of Bewitched, which starred his then-wife, Elizabeth Montgomery. Here's a picture of them with their children. He also was the director of Frankie Avalon and Annette Funicello beach movies. First one was Beach Party, which came out in 1963. Next is Bikini Beach, a 1964 movie. And Beach Blanket Bingo came out in 1965. Who could forget those? I still have a crush on Annette. Our next stop is Leonard Kibrick, United States Army, World War II veteran. Lives from September 6, 1924. Dies of cancer, January 4th, 1993. Beloved husband, father, and poppy. He's a child actor appearing in Our Gang shorts for a 2-year period. He usually portrayed the villain and bully in the series. I think I found 4 or 5 Our Gang actors since I've been doing a channel. I think I've made 3,000 visits of famous graves. About that over a 3-year period. Our next stop is Busby Berkeley. Almost sounds like a cartoon name, and that truly is his first name. He was a Hollywood choreographer. He was considered the greatest in the business, much sought after. He had no formal training and was self-taught totally. I watched a lot of his work on YouTube, and it is simply amazing. YouTube would not let me bring a video clip in, so I encourage you to take a moment, of course, after you watch this video to the end, but take a moment and check him out. I think you'll really enjoy it. We're at the grave location of another singer, Lorraine Brock Hall. We will be loving you always, your family. June, I think this says 1983. This is a sister of Bobby Van Heusen, whom I featured in part 1, which was my first visit here. So there is Bobby, Kathleen, and Lorraine. They're Brock sisters. Their film credits include Down South, which came out way back in 1928. The Hollywood Review came out in 1929, and then Lorraine appeared by herself in Gems of MGM 1930. And upstairs neighbor is Francis Albert Sinatra. Just can't walk past the chairman of the board. It's been a great day here in Cathedral City, California. I just hit my 10,000 steps. and have found every famous grave on my list so far, but don't run off yet. Got a few more stops. In loving memory, Brad Dexter, he's an actor that lived from 1917, died 2002. He was in movies for 4 decades, very busy. He's best remembered for his part in the movie Magnificent Seven, which came out in 1960. He was briefly married to Peggy Lee. You might know her. They were married and divorced in 1953. Pretty tough year for him. Then he married Starfish Tuna heiress Mary Bogdanovich in 1971 and remained married to her until her death in 1994. He died of emphysema at age 85. Next, we're walking up on the grave of Eddie Howard. He was born September 12, 1914. Dies May the 23rd. In 1963, at the young age of 48, he dies in his sleep. He's a singer bandleader. He first went to San Jose State Medical School in hopes of following his father's profession, but developed an interest in music after doing part-time work as a singer at a local radio station. His first big break came in 1933 when he landed a job as a trombonist, which he sucked at, by the way. But his singing saved his job. In 1941, he began leading his own band, went solo during the war, and then reorganized his orchestra afterwards. 2 of his songs were #1 on the charts for 8 weeks. That's very impressive. The first one was To Each His Own in 1946, and It's a Sin in 1951 release. It's a challenge to read these headstones.